Hey guys, it's me, Haley. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry, here's just kind of caught me off guard. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you the books that I read last month and the month before that. I didn't make one last month because I had only read one book, and that's not a video. So, I'm going to merge them because... Oh, it's a hair. I thought there was a spider on me. So let's get into Goodreads and see what I read. I think I have 2 physical copies. So for July, I was very busy with birthday stuff that I only read 1 book, but it honestly was such a good book. I honestly rated it 5 out of 5. I think, yeah. And the book that I read was One of Us is Lying. This book was so cute. I don't know if I'm going to read the second one, though, because I read, like, the first page, and I'm pretty sure it's a whole new cast, and I just want the second book to this cast story. You know, like, I guess it's a cast is for, like, a show or movies, so the characters are different, and I really don't want that. Okay, pay close attention, and you might solve this. On Monday afternoon, 5 students at Bayview High walk into detention. I'm calling her name Browen. Browen the Brain is Yale-bound and never breaks a rule. Addie the Beauty is the picture-perfect homecoming princess. Nate the Criminal is already on probation for dealing. Cooper the Athlete is the all-star baseball pitcher. And Simon the Outcast is the creator of Bayview High's notorious gossip app. Only Simon never makes it out of that classroom. Before the end of detention, Simon's dead. And according to the investigators, his death isn't an accident. On Monday, he died, but on Tuesday, he'd planned to post juicy reveals about all 4 of his high-profile classmates, which makes all 4 of them suspects in his murder. Or are they just the perfect pasties for a killer who's still on the loose? Everyone has secrets, right? What really matters is how far you would go to protect them. Dun, dun, dun. And then, moving on, that was the book I read in July. Moving on to August, last month. Yeah. I read 3 books. The first one I read was Faux, Beau by Marina, Adair. And it's the first book in the, a series. The first book in the Sierra Vista series. And that was so cute. It's like a cute little winter read. I should have kept it, for winter is what I'm saying. But I read it. It was really cute. I rated it 5 stars. Alright. Who said a one-night stand can't last forever? Self-appointed hall monitor of life, Millie Smart, is ready to take some chances and live life balls to the wall. After all, it was her sister's dying wish for Millie to chase Happy, which is the only reason she accepts Adair to kiss a random stranger in a bar. Only the stranger isn't a stranger at all. In fact, she's pretty sure it's her childhood crush, Lucas McIntire. And when one kiss turns into a passion-filled night, Millie couldn't be happier, until she discovers she slept with Jackson McIntire, Luca's playboy of a twin brother. Professional snowboarder and self-proclaimed bachelor, Jax McIntire has a gold medal in one-night stands. No fake promises, no morning after, and definitely no meeting the family. Only when Millie's parents stage a surprise visit, he's caught with his pants down. Literally. He's ready to climb out that window if necessary when Millie introduces him as his twin brother, Lucas. Even worse, she panics and rather than come clean about their no-strings fling, she tells her parents that he's her boyfriend. Jax isn't looking for a +1 in life, especially a too preppy, oh my gosh, I can't say that word. Too peppy, too sunshiny, hopeless romantic who wears Mr. Darcy lingerie. But when he finds himself in a logistical nightmare heading up a snowboarding competition for his family's lodge, he approaches her with a proposition. He'll go along with this faux-mance until her parents leave town, and in exchange, she'll help him plan the perfect competition. How hard can it be? A few appearances, maybe a date or 2, easy peasy. Only once word gets around that they're dating, everyone has an opinion. Millie's mom is practically planning the wedding, Jax's family is inviting them over for dinner, and his siblings are finally seeing him as a reliable, part of the lodge's team. Then after an impromptu kiss intended for show, the fake begins to fade into something more real. Only Millie's parents are leaving town, the event is coming to a close, and Jax is ready to jump back into the competition circuit, rendering their deal unnecessary. Will they abide by the original agreement, or will they chase happy? Give me all your love and don't stop. That song was playing at work like 3,000 times. But next up, I read the new release Crossed by Emily McIntire, her newest book that literally came out August 1st. I think I read it August 2nd. But I literally, oh my gosh, 5-star rating. If you don't remember, Emily McIntire is the author of the Never After series, which is fairy tales, but like the villain's love story, like the villain's happily ever after, never ever after, never after, whatever. This one is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. He is righteousness, she is sin. Father Cade Frederick is a holy man, brought up in the streets of Paris. He has dedicated his life to the church, but there's a monster that lingers just beneath the surface, a sickness, one that bleeds darkness and feeds on the damned. When he's tasked to become the priest in Festival of Vermont, a town both beautiful in architecture and riddled with despair, his sickness sings, demanding he rid the place of evil. Amaya Paquette is Festival's beautiful mystery. She spends her days caring for her younger brother and her nights transforming into Esmeralda, dancing for greedy eyes and shameless lips. Although she longs for love, she shies away from companionship, afraid of being abandoned again. When Father K lays eyes on Amaya, he finds himself ensnared, convinced she's using witchcraft to lure him to her. He can't eat, can't breathe, can't think unless it's of her. And temptation is a devastating mistress. She's his weakness, so he decides he'll be her demise, even if it means killing the only woman he might ever love. Ah, so good. And then the last book that I read last month was Toad. He fell. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I was pushing this book off for the longest time, and I don't even know why, because it was so good. 5 out of 5. Shocker. Do I ever rate any of my books anything else? But, such a good book. I literally have a whole thing of Emily Henry right there, because, chef's kiss. Let's see. One summer, 2 rivals, a plot twist they didn't see coming. Nora Stevens' life is books. She's read them all, and she is not that type of heroine. Not the plucky one, not the laid-back dream girl, and especially not the sweetheart. In fact, the only people Nora is a heroine are for her clients, for whom she lands enormous deals as a cutthroat literary agent, and her beloved little sister Libby, which is why she agrees to go to Sunshine Falls, North Carolina for the month of August, when Libby begs for her sister's trip away with visions of small-town transformation for Nora, who she's convinced needs to become the heroine in her own story. First of all, for some reason it didn't connect that I was reading a book that took place in August. Happy surprise. So cute. But instead of picnics in meadows or run-ins with a handsome country doctor or bulging four-armed bartender, Nora keeps bumping into Charlie Lastra, a bookish, brooding editor from back in the city. It would be a meet cute if not for the fact that they've met many times and it's never been cute. If Nora knows she's not an ideal heroine, Charlie knows he's nobody's hero. But as they are thrown together again and again in a series of coincidences, no editor worth their salt would allow what they discover might just unravel the carefully crafted stories they've written about themselves. Oh, I love this book. It's actually so cute. And hold on. It looks like this on my shelf with Toad. So cute. Those are the 1 and 3 books that I read in July and in August. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got some book ideas. See you next time.